Hello, this is Todd Luck, and there's a lot of bootleg merchandise out there for every franchise, and that includes Masters of the Universe. But how many bootleg things actually have the gall to put the word official on the cover? So I present to you the official bootleg ripoff Masters of the Universe Revelation calendar for 2022. So I did not get this from a fly-by-night website. This is from Amazon. I actually had it delivered. I put it as a filler item when I got some pants. And the delivery driver, for some reason, did not leave this. Instead, he kept buzzing me until I came to my door and took the package. When I got to my door, he asked me if I was Richard, which I am not. But that's okay. We've all had days like that. I was probably his 1000th delivery for the day, so that's understandable. What's not understandable is why Amazon would be carrying this. All right, and I want to read you the description that is on Amazon for this item. Now, there's maybe a few mistakes in here. See if you can spot them. Enjoy beautiful and simple designs with this The Beatles calendar. The calendar is specifically designed for anyone who has been in love with the famous The Beatles for a long time, and the perfect gift for any occasion. Christmas gifts, Halloween gifts, Veterans Day gifts, Thanksgiving gifts, birthday gifts, Mother's Day gifts, mindful gifts, New Year's wishes. Why you will love this calendar: large size, made with Beatles high quality thick pages that are easy to write. Perfect for any home, school, or office with writing space to organize your schedule. You can take this book as a gift for your special one. Get yours now. So, it's not surprising that it might be somebody from another country who's not familiar with our culture and our language doing this, but I sort of wonder what planet they're from, right? Because, I'll be the first to admit that I am musically illiterate, but I'm pretty sure this isn't the Beatles. And most of those holidays they were listing aren't gift-giving holidays, but maybe I could try it. Next Halloween, if I get a trick-or-treater, I could be, like, hey, I don't have any candy, but here's a Beatles calendar. Okay, so before I review this thing, let me define what a calendar is. Now, you may be asking yourself, why would I need to do that? Oh, believe me, in a minute, you're going to understand. So this is a Masters of the Universe calendar, a real one from a previous year. And if I flip it around, you can see the type of images that would be inside, how they would do each month. I never opened this one, so let's just take a look at a calendar I have open. So this is Peanuts. We got good old Snoopy here. And so you'll notice that there is a hole punched at the top so I can hang it, right? There's an image at the top, and then there is the calendar for the month at the bottom. It is stapled so I can hang it flat to my wall, right? Now, staples are very common. It doesn't have to be stapled. There are some bigger calendars that are spiral bound. Marvel Comics actually puts out a promotional calendar each year that's in the format of a comic book, and basically they just take a comic book and they punch a hole in it, and when you open it up, it is a calendar inside. So same function, just different format, just a little bit smaller. Basically, a calendar is just 12 pages of paper stapled together with a hole at the top. Anyone can do it. Everyone knows how to make a calendar, except whoever made this. So you will notice that there are no holes here. And that this is a book. This is bound like a 40-page book. So even if you sat here and you punched holes in every single one of these pages, it's still not going to hang flat on your wall. This is the equivalent of taking a book and hanging it sideways on your wall, because that's exactly what this is. So there are a ton of different listings for calendars like this on Amazon. They all have the word official put on here in this really tacky box, but they have different covers. However, they're all going to have a back cover that looks like this. This image will change, but the rest of this is going to be the same I don't know where they got this Beastman image from. It's not from Revelation. And by the way, just as an odd note, this person has one day labeled for vacation, and they have like a little airplane indicating that they're flying somewhere. I gotta tell you, this person has to be really dedicated to take a one-day vacation where they're flying somewhere and apparently flying back so they can work the next day. This person needs a real work-life balance readjustment. Now, when you open up this calendar, this is your first page. This seems to be common among these rip-off calendars as well. I'm not sure where this image comes from. I'm sure they ripped it off from someplace. So when we flip it up, I'm going to show you each page so you don't have to buy this thing if you're curious like I was, like what's in here. So the images are actually cropped from screen captures of the actual Revelation cartoon. I was surprised at that. They don't print too badly. I actually think a lot of them print very well. The cropping does diminish the images, but doesn't ruin them for the screenshots. But there are images like this that are promotional images that just didn't blow up as well and just don't look quite as nice in here. But you have all these different screenshots. I'm not sure if they, here's another promotional image they threw in there again, not quite as nice on the reproduction. I'm not quite sure if they did the screen captures themselves or if they just Googled images that were existing and just cropped those for this calendar. Let's see here. And, you know, for instance, this is probably a split image. This is half of it and maybe another half, I'm not sure. Here's Tila. Oh yeah, and this is one of the things that I thought was hilarious. So this is one image. Several months later, we have a blow up of the same image. I've never seen that before. Something like this could have also used a bit more color balance and lighting adjustments. This is actually a pretty cool shot of Beastman here. Got Tila again. Beastman in his post-apocalyptic look, which I think is kind of nice. Some of these images are nice. I think this is a perfectly acceptable, if basic, image for a calendar right here. And then there is your final month. And then there are blank pages just for the sake of it. And that is your Masters of the Universe Bootleg Revelation calendar. So as you can probably tell, I'm a little bit of a Masters of the Universe fan, right? I kind of like the franchise. I mean, I even got Orko bursting out of my chest here, right? So I do love these characters, and I love them enough that I would be willing to hang something like this that has some decent images of characters I love in it, if they had printed it as a calendar. Instead, I have this completely useless thing I can't do anything with, right? It's just frustrating. I would actually have been happier if this had been a complete and total mess, but the fact that it has good images in it just makes it that much more frustrating that I can't hang this as an actual calendar. So normally in my videos, I rarely tell people not to buy something under any circumstance, right? Because I understand no matter what it is, that there's been a lot of hard work and heart put into it, and that quality is completely subjective, right? Something I may hate, other people may like, right? So I rarely tell people, don't buy this under any circumstance. However, bootlegs are the exception, right? If you promise me one product and you deliver something that is completely worthless to me, I don't recommend that at all. I do not recommend buying this under any circumstance. And plus, it is a violation of copyright, right? If your money is going to go to Masters of the Universe merchandise, it should go to the people who have worked on the franchise. As far as I can tell, there is no official Masters of the Universe calendar for 2022. I just couldn't find one. If you see any listing for a calendar on Amazon, it is going to be fake. However, there is some real Masters of the Universe Revelation merchandise out there. I've already done videos on the figures and the comics, There is also a Masters of the Universe Revelation coloring book that's coming out very soon. Now, there are some knockoffs of this, but this is the actual real listing for it with the real cover, and it's got that Netflix logo on it, so you know it's legit. There is also a Masters of the Universe Revelation art book that's up for pre-order. Entertainment Earth has a Masters of the Universe Revelation lunchbox available for pre-order. So there is definitely legitimate merchandise out there. Just, if you're on Amazon or someplace like that, just be careful about what you're buying. Read the description, use your common sense. And just be on the lookout for any description that seems like it's written by the Tracksuit Mafia. Hey bro, get a He-Man calendar with the Beatles high quality thick paper for Veterans Day and Thanksgiving. Anyway, like and subscribe for more videos. And until next time, good journey.